in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is Mighty Gunvolt. If you're not aware of Mighty Gunvolt, it's actually a little spin-off game from Azure Striker Gunvolt, which came out a couple years ago. If you like pre-ordered the game, or it's like a separate game from DLC, it came with it. It's a neat little Mega Man type platformer. So we're playing as Gunvolt in this category. There are 2 other characters in this game. You have Yukoro and Beck. Same Beck from Mighty No. 9. Gunvolt is the fastest of those 3 characters. He has each character has a special little ability that they can do. Gunvolt can do a double jump and a charge beam. Both of those we'll be using a lot in this run, mostly on the boss fights. But it's a very fast run. And first one up here is the train level. Oh. For the most part, the regular platforming in this game is pretty scripted. The only RNG that you have to worry about is within the boss fights themselves, which are very RNG heavy. We're just doing a lot of deboosting here. Oh, there we go. And first boss coming up. The strat for this guy is we want to get behind him and use our charge beam. He does a different number of attacks here, and just like that. There we go. We kind of want to bait him to stand still and attack us, so we can use our charge beam on him. And he's not giving me the best patterns here, but it's okay. So this is what he does once you bring him down to a certain amount of health, he'll start doing this little dash attack. There we go. First boss down. A little sketch, but we got it. Next coming up is a fan favorite, the school level. As my fellow Bastion Rider Primorix has stated, it's the level that tries to kill you with love, and you're about to find out very soon why. So you're going to start seeing these speakers here shoot love letters at you. They're pretty easy. You just got to either take out the speaker or the letters that they shoot at you. But you can't say the game doesn't try to kill you with love, because it does. Oh, just a jump there. All right. But yeah, this stage is pretty straightforward. There's actually a really cool ladder zip you can do in this level. It's frame perfect. It's very tough. So we won't be even attempting that. But the ladders can be a little tricky. Sometimes you can get hung up on them. Kind of like a classic Mega Man game. Just skip over those guys there. Those guys. So yeah, with Gunvolt's double jump, it makes a lot of these levels a lot faster than intended. Kind of skip a couple gaps here and there. Last love speaker, and it got us. Alright, school boss here. We're going to have a monster giving us the raspberry, sticking his tongue at us. That's actually the hitbox. So we have either... Yes, this is good RNG. We need these tentacles to come out. So we can do that. Oh, almost got the one cycle. Very close. So the way that this fight works is you either get this cycle where these little monsters pop out of the ground, which we've gotten twice, or you get tentacles. What you want is tentacles. It's either 2 monsters or tentacles. And oh, there we go. And the strat pretty much is to use your charge beam. If you wave it back and forth on his hitbox, you can one-cycle this guy pretty quickly, so it wasn't too bad, actually. Thank you. Coming up next is Lab. This is one of the bosses that has really bad RNG that can really ruin your run. Not as bad as the next level, but he can be pretty pesty. You can preempt some of these shots because you won't hit them if they're not visibly on the screen, but the bullets travel slower than your speed, so you can kind of, there you go, well, actually a little bit faster. And there we go. Right here, we're gonna shoot that guy down. Thank you. Double jump here, skip that right section. And same with here. Oh, I got me. Preemptively shoot that guy. He's dead. Take the top route here. Skip right to the ladder. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, so the lab boss, he's going to have a couple different attacks. 3 of them, I believe, he has... No, 4 actually. We want him to do either 2 of those. So this is a good one. He just kind of just dashes left and right, charging that. And then the other attack is he'll drop these little eggs. If you don't destroy those eggs fast enough, a bunch of birds will come out of it and just really slow you down. Good, this is good cycles. This is what we don't want. This is the worst cycle here. It's okay. There we go. Charge beam, that's really good on this fight too. Alright, coming up is my favorite level, the tower level. I like this because there's a lot of quick movement. Some of these screens you'll only see for barely a second. And it's got the best music in the game. But it has the worst boss. Like the RNG for this boss, you either, if you're going for world record or PB, this boss will make or break your PB. If he doesn't give you the cycle that you need, it's an immediate reset. Hopefully we get that. Charge beam that guy, skip the right side with double jump, quickly get through here. Almost made it. I'm gonna do a D-boost right here. There we go. Missed that guy. Skip the right side with a double jump there. Take that guy out. This is a weird D-boost here. Oh, almost got it. You have to like D-boost into that and then double jump after. Your timing has to be pretty perfect though. Alright, so coming up on this boss, the tower boss, he's going to do one of 3 attacks. What we want him to do is levitate right in the dead center of the screen for the best pattern. And all we have to do is hold our charge beam up, and we didn't get it. That's okay. So what he's going to do is he's going to go to the perimeter of the screen. He's going to hit all corners, throw these lasers down. Pretty much you just got to use your charge beam, try to kill him as quickly as possible while avoiding the lasers. Let's see if he does it here. There we go. So if he does this in the first cycle, it's a 1 cycle. You get him right away. You don't have to do anything. So yeah, it's pretty good. Coming up is the last level. Time will be on the kill on this boss, which is the mirror boss. Don't worry about the story to this game. It is non-existent. Don't worry why we're here. Who needs plot anyways? It's Gunvolt. So she does a couple attacks. She'll rain daggers on from you. She'll use these mirrors to change where her appearance is, and you have to kind of guess at which one you're actually hitting, and she'll switch between mirrors. And time.
So you got a 9:55.
Nice, sub 10. That's all I wanted. Very good. So yeah, at the end of the game, this is the story. So when we started the game, it gave you 2 screens of dialogue, and then at the end of the game, it gives you 2 more screens of dialogue. That's it. That's all the story there is to this game. But it's a really fun little spin-off game to Azure Striker. Honestly, it's like it's a really good intro speedrun. If you want to get into a game to speedrun, your first game ever, this is a very short run, 10-15 minutes starting out. It introduces you to you know, the perils of RNG, as you saw in this one. It's got really good controls. But yeah, it's a really good intro game if you want to get into speedrunning. So yeah, look it up. Mighty Gunvolt. You can get it on PC, 3DS, and I think PS4. So yeah. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, SDiezal.